Fast and Furious 9. This movie is bonkers. This is insane. This is a wild ride from start to finish, and they really ramp up the action to 1,000 this time around. Like there's an action scene maybe every 10 to 15 minutes in this movie, and every action scene is bloated with the most explosions and the most action you can have in a single action sequence. Like the entire ending, like the final maybe 20 minutes of this movie, is just bizarre when it comes to action. And there are a few twists in this movie as well. Don't get me wrong there. And the twist, for the most part, I enjoyed them. And this is the first movie in the franchise that goes to space, which I honestly thought they would do more with this concept. Like knowing where this franchise is at, knowing that it's a fun franchise. It's became more about the action and the heist and the actual car racing. Like they do bring back that element in this movie, which is pretty cool. It does bring back that Fast and Furious, and what made like the first three movies like at least fun. It wasn't until maybe what would I say, maybe 5 or 6, probably 6 for me, where it was with the tank, where it really turned this franchise into an action franchise rather than a racing franchise. But these movies have always had like little bits of action in them, but it's not until 6 where they really just ramped it up, and then 7, took it off in a totally new level and all that. But yeah, the final 20 minutes, I had a lot of fun watching that. It is entertaining. It is very over the top, as you would expect if you've seen 8. Number 9 definitely does take the action to a new level, I would say. It's been a while since I've actually watched Fast 8. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of this franchise. I haven't seen all of these movies, but from the ones I have seen, maybe my understanding of the twist in this movie doesn't what's the word? It doesn't it may change my perception on it. But the one of the twists in this movie, if you've seen like 7 and 8, I think you would understand it. I would say. But like the action, and there's also a mid-credit scene, which I thought the mid-credit scene was absolutely awesome. It was cool to see this actor, and there's it's a how would I put this without spoiling it? It's a violent enough scene in idea, I would put it. But yeah, like as I said before, I expect this movie to do more with the space, because knowing this franchise is over the top, and it doesn't really care but to entertain its audience, which this movie on that level, it certainly does. This is a very, very, very entertaining movie. But as far as the space element goes, like, if maybe it's just me, but I was expecting much more out of it. Like, I was expecting something just completely bizarre and just out of this world. Like, I was expecting like a race course around space or something. Like, I don't know how they would do that, but knowing this franchise, anything is fucking possible. So I was expecting that. As far as the acting this time around, like Vin Diesel, he's awesome. The cast in this movie is really good. There's the basic things that you expect from it, which like just seeing girls in bikinis, that's always a plus for this franchise. This franchise always has that going for it, and seeing it on a big screen, it's definitely a different experience. Like with loudspeakers, this movie definitely needs to be seen on a big screen, because this movie has big scale action. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, I did enjoy this movie. Is it a movie I would watch again? Probably not. Just because I'm not the biggest fan of this franchise. I enjoy them, and I'll watch them if my friends tag me along to see one of them, sure. But it's just, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of this franchise, so I just can't see myself going back and watching Fast and Furious 9. But I think like as for a movie that like I just wanted to this movie, just wanted to turn my brain off and just wanted to have fun. I didn't want to think about the story. Which this movie there is a focus on the story, but it's not overly done. Um, yeah, the movie did its job as just as entertaining me, and just turning my brain off and just seeing some mindless action. The movie did its job in that department. There is an okay story here that's formed that I didn't mind. So yeah. And yeah, anyways, yeah, they're my quick thoughts they're my quick thoughts. I cannot speak. They're my quick thoughts on Fast and Furious 9. And so, let me know down in the comments, guys. Have you seen Fast and the Furious 9? What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you think it was meh? Or did you really not like it? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening or night, wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.